Good day, my professor, Mr. Jojo Villamin, and to our dearest panelists. Today, we will present our research with the title, The Comparative Analysis of the Online Shopping Behavior, Basis for the Filipino Profile. By the way, my name is Joshua R. and I am the group leader of this. And I am presenting to you my group mate. We have Sisis Taliona, Dadula Christine Joy, Espina Maria Lourdes, Jubel Gabaldon Abigail, and to begin with the Chapter 1. Chapter 1, we have the introduction and the background of the study. As we all know nowadays, various types of online shopping are widespread in the Philippines because there is a strong competition when it comes to it. One of the well-known online shopping in the Philippines is Lazada and Shopee. And one of the beauty of the online shopping is that you can use it anytime, anywhere. So next, we have the problem statement on our research. Based on the problem statement, according to Comar and Belmorogan 2017, a less competitive market retention of the customer is an easy task, but this is not true in online shopping. Why? We all know that online shopping is widespread in our country. As what you observe nowadays, it is a challenge for an online seller how to advertise or sell their product online. So next, we have the theoretical framework. As you can see, our theoretical framework number 1, it illustrates the relationship between the subject norms, perceived usefulness, and online shopping behavior while meditating by purchase intentions. And then the second one, theoretical framework, shows how general satisfactions being a decisive antecedent variable in the construction of customer loyalty. And it is also show a consumer can have a satisfactions with the product or services provided by the online seller. Next, as you can see, our conceptual framework. This is our conceptual framework that we use in our study of our research. This serves as the guidelines in gathering data in determining the comparative analysis of the online shopping behaviors. Next, we have here our research objectives. This aims to analyze the before and after the online shopping behavior in determining the Filipino profile. Specifically, it seeks to answer the following questions. So we have 3 questions. Number 1, what's the level of agreement in terms of online purchase? And under that, we have the perceived usefulness and the subject norms. Secondly, we have what is the level of importance of online purchase. Under that, we have the service quality and the general satisfaction. And lastly, the number 3, what is the Filipino profile of online shopping behavior? Next, we have the significance of the study. What is the significance of this study? So we have the online companies, young adults, and the online sellers, the future researchers, and so on. These are the significance studies of our research. Next, we have the scope and limitation of the study. As you can see, the scope of our research is that analysis of consumers' buying behavior toward online shopping, the factors that affect the buying pattern of customers, and then we have the limitation, the ability of the respondents for internet connection, communication between researchers and the respondents.
Hi everyone, my name is Maria Lourdes Espina from BSBA Marketing. I'm about to discuss the literature review. We conduct 30 scholarly journals, and the year that we get is 2015 up to present. We conduct online databases that will focus on our subchapter, which is perceived usefulness, subjective norms, service quality, and general satisfaction that will help to assess our main objectives. The synthesis of our study is will focus on similarities and differences of the methodologies and our topics.
Chapter 3, which is the methodology, that will discuss the sampling design, research design, data collection method, development of the research instrument, and statistical treatment of data. The research design of this study is the quantitative research. It is to evaluate the customer's perception in using the online shopping platform in purchasing goods and services. Quota sampling is used in our study. It is a type of non-probability sampling. Our respondents are fixed to 100 people who are the customer and the seller in any online shopping platforms. The data was collected through Google Forms. Because of the pandemic, it is impossible for us to gather the data personally, so we use Google Forms to survey and collect data from our respondents. Since the researcher gathered the data from the Google Forms, the researcher will send the link or the forms to the respondents via the messaging app, and the data gathered will answer the research objectives of the study.
In Chapter 4, it's all about the data presentation and the analysis of the research. In this chapter, it's representing the research findings that the researcher collected from the respondents through the use of questionnaire Google form, so that we have 4 factors, and that are the perceived usefulness, the general satisfaction, the service quality, and lastly, the subjective norms. Level of agreement of perceived usefulness, as you can see on the table, it illustrates that the highest perceived usefulness factors are the online shopping application and the learning operate system. Lastly, it saves time when doing online shopping. So they are the factors who got result is strongly agree, and while the other factors get agree. So it indicates that respondents perceive usefulness factors when they buying online are the useful contents, easy to use, and also it saves time. Level of agreement of subjective norms of the customer in online shopping. As you can see on the table, it shows that the highest rating in subjective norms is the use of positive words of mouth, which can make customer loyalty and customer retention on your online shopping app. So, if the customer has loyalty on your online platform, they will retain on your online shop, so it can really help to your online business, and it can make also to gain the profit of your company. In level of importance of service quality in application, based on the table, it shows that the highest rating factors that came from the service quality is the payment option, which is the payment of the customers so very quickly when they buying their items or orders through the online payment. So that's why it is important to the customer's behavior. In level of importance of general satisfaction of the customer's online shop, based on the table, giving a proof of legitimacy from your online shop or online platform, customers will satisfied. And customers will satisfied to your online service. And it is very important to them because having a proof of legitimacy to your online platform, customers customers will get trust to your online shop. So that's why it's very important to the customer's behavior. In percentage rating of respondents generation, in this table, it illustrates that the most active in online shopping is the Generation Z or the millennial group, which has the highest percentage of 49%.
The Chapter 5 are conclusion and recommendation. The researcher gathered the survey results and shopper assessed to evaluate their shopping behavior in terms of perceived usefulness are satisfied. They prepare to purchase online shopping when the shopping application provides full content and the product description on the website is clear and understandable and the website is easy to operate, but the shopper agreed that they were difficult to interact with the system. Most of the shoppers do online shopping because it saved their time. Most shoppers influence their online shopping because of the positive words that they see and hear on online and opinions of other family and friends that will lead them to purchase online. But some are hesitant to buy because of issue on buying online. The result explained that the service quality and general satisfaction are essential in customer behavior. In terms of delivery, it means that the higher level of service quality delivered, the higher level of customer satisfaction that will lead in repurchase behavior in the passive and possibility of spreading positive word of mouth. When the customer get a good quality of service, the more potential the online shopping platform has more loyal customers. Gen Z followed by the millennials are the most active when it comes to online shopping because this generation have more access and knowledge in the internet. We recommend that the seller must always be gentle enough to be friendly and good to the customer. We also suggest that the shopper loyalty will increase productivity and responsiveness to the customer or client. Whenever happens, the customer is always right. The seller can explain patiently to the customer or client on what being asked. Always be respectful and polite. Attitude cannot be measured accurately because of the factors that may affect them. The elements are different moods, emotion, and what individual that may result in the negative feedback on the product or the services.